What's going on? It's Fist bringing it to you like I do. I'll leave all the links in the descriptions as I go along in this. Um, as you all know, a lot of people didn't think that THQ was ever going to go out of business. They've been around for a long time, as well as EA, Electronic Arts. But I'm starting to see a fracture in their financial reports and, being in the trenches as a consumer and getting the sentiment of everybody out there and how they feel and everything that's culminating for this company. We're going to examine why you should sell this company and it's heading for a crash. Electronic Arts is probably going to be dissolved within, I would say, less than 3 quarters. So I'm going to go ahead and show this to you. The first thing you want to recognize here is that they're being sued in court over Madden from 2001 to 2005. So that's a lot of people. And the judge has upheld the appeal to make sure that everybody has a chance to get their money back. So we're looking about probably like $30-40 million alone there. Now, although EA's market cap is $5 billion, that's 300 million people at less than $16 a share, and these are mostly we're talking about tops about 300 corporations, give or take 200 to 300 corporations that are private hedge funds or investment firms. And they're not in investment firms, are mostly people who are in retirement funds that are looking to gain money and not lose money. So you could see, a couple companies control the destiny. A handful of companies control the destiny of Electronic Arts. It's not by the people or anything about it. It is a strictly driven corporate financial juggernaut, in the terms of not personal shareholders. So here we can look at right here. This is a form that you can file if you had these games in 2001 and 2005. Like I said, I'll leave that link in the description below. You can go and see if you had Madden, and it doesn't matter whatever system. I think it's a total like $100 and some X amount of games between 2001 2005 that you can get your money back. Now you can see right here, Electronic Arts lost 3% of its total value, and being at $16, that's pretty low. And going even further down, I mean, their market cap is only $5 billion compared to Activision's $15 billion. So that leaves them with little room for research and development, advertising, and creating a new IP. So they really have to tighten their belt. And if you remembered, and about like 3 or 4 months ago, they had to release their CEO. Obviously, EA has a problem managing money. So that's a big concern, I would think, if you're a publisher. And they had a big snafu with SimCity. So there's a lot of sentiment amongst people who purchase these games that you have to look at it like this. Is this, do you want to invest in a company that keeps losing money, that doesn't listen to the consumers, that is ranked the most hated company in the USA over Exxon oil spill on American soil? This thing is headed for a perfect storm of disaster, and the market cap keeps shrinking. There are more people selling than buying Electronic Arts stocks right now, and that's only with a couple hundred companies, and they're taking a position. And I'm starting to notice the same thing that had happened with THQ. It's a money crunch that's about happening. You see right here, all negative signs for the fourth quarter overall. So you see that it's next quarter is this first quarter. So they have reported that they are going to be at a negative $125 million negative for the first quarter of 2014. Now you can see right here, we're looking at buyers and sellers. There's not that many, and you can see there's not even it's almost close to a 1-to-1 ratio, which is really bad. and a difference of 90 million sellers to 55 million buyers. Now here's the one graphic that you want to look at that almost similar to THQ. You have a lot of people that are investing, new investors, but the problem is that you look at the cash flow data sheet here in the red line, they're investing, nobody's lending them money, and their operating costs keeps going up, as you can see in the blue line. So when you see the red line keep going down and they're not getting money from anywhere and their operating costs keep going up, and you look at the transverse between the yellow and the red line, is that they're getting their monies from the investors. And if they keep getting bad results on every quarter, that obviously tells you that they're going to have to borrow money, their investors are going to leave, their operating costs are going up, and that means where is the money going to come from? It's coming. They don't have no new IPs. They have a $5 billion cap, and there's only like 4 or 5, I mean, tops 300 investors. If one investor pulls out, like technical or technology, or they haven't taken any stock out. I'm pointing out these a couple of companies that haven't taken any stock out, but if Fidelity or Technology, they take out, if they take out all their holdings in EA, it'll crash. That's how delicate it is right now. And the way I'm looking at it right now, being on the ground level in the trenches as a consumer, I can tell you, if you're an investor with Technology or Fidelity or Platinum, one of these groups, I would take your money out of Electronic Arts immediately, because they sent a group of YouTubers and they're desperate, and they're sent a group of YouTubers to promote Battlefield, a group of people who don't even play the game, who have nothing to do with the game whatsoever to promote it, and they just spend money frivolously on people that don't even know nothing about the game. So that tells you, from a standpoint, they don't even know what's going on from the ground level. So if they don't know what's going on at the ground level, they're not going to know anything other. The foundation of their strategy is terrible. So I can tell you from this point forward that there's nothing but a disaster. That's one bad thing leads to another, and this is going to happen. Mark my words. I would say between 2 and 3 quarters, EA will be in a huge money crunch, and it'll be in the same position as THQ, and they will be filing for bankruptcy. Anyways, your boy, I'm out. Peace.